YouTube, I'm back. We're gonna get into where I've been. We're gonna talk about this ponytail, which is very see you next Tuesday. We're gonna get into everything, but I do have a lot to do today. It's literally 9 a.m. on a Saturday. I'm not usually up this early, sorry. I like to sleep in on the weekends. I'm starting today with this Biodance mask that I have to leave in my face for 3 to 4 hours, but I absolutely love this mask. If you haven't gotten to this, it's on Amazon. Absolutely love. Watch what it does. And this is not an ad. They are not paying me. They don't even know who I am. Trust me. However, if you want to send me some masks, call your girl. And I have to also brighten my teeth, and then I also have to put some press-on nails on. It's gonna be a long day. So my face is freshly cleaned, and I'm just going to put these 2 layers of the mask on and leave it on. It's gonna be very Freddy Krueger, so get ready for this. First time I put this mask on, I didn't think to roll it out. This is why I love learning things on the internet, because this makes so much sense. I'm gonna have like no air bubbles. What's so funny is that I film right in front of my window, so I know people next door are like, what is this girl doing again? Okay, so it's 9:07. I'm gonna leave this on for 3 hours, but in the meantime, I'm gonna do my press-on nails and I'm gonna brighten my teeth. And then we're gonna get into a chat. Vlogging with the mask on, like I went from not vlogging anything to now I'm fully on YouTube with a mask. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Okay, teeth whitening session is done. Now we're gonna get into the nails. Again, this is not sponsored, but these are BRT Art Box nails from Amazon. I always run to these whenever I'm doing something last minute. In this case, it wasn't that it was last minute. I'm gonna be in a wedding next week and I kind of want my nails to be fresh. I have like a specific color after doing all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, you know what, let me just pop these on. I'll be able to take these off really quickly. And these are kind of cool, kind of like the design on them. So it saves me some money. I already had them. Let's get into it. Not me recording a YouTube, watching a YouTube. Anyways, so I still have about an hour left. It's like a little bit hard for me to speak. This could stay on your face for about 4 hours. Oh, I also did my nails. These are my press-ons, by the way. A lot has happened since I've been away. I'm only keeping it on for 3, but you can keep it on for 4 hours. You can see it's super translucent. It's really going into my skin, which is exactly what I want it to do, so I can have that glass finish. Everybody knows the face prep is super important before we do any makeup, and I have sensitive skin and acne prone skin, so I cannot forget this step. And I've been looking a little dull, a little sleepy, a little so we have to get into this. This mask is helpful for hydration, soothing, nourishing, and that's what I'm looking for today. Anyways, I'll be back in an hour. Why do millennials do this? What's this about? Like, free us from doing this. Anyways, I'll be back. Hold on. That annoying sound. 12:24. We are done. Let's take it off. So I have my mirror over here, so that's why I'm looking to the side. Boom. Okay, we're actually gonna do more skin prep than that, but that's just the first part. That's the longest. I'm about to take a shower. I know that's weird. I'm gonna take a shower now and I'll wash my face already, but the event is at 5 p.m. I didn't want to take a shower at 9 a.m. for 5. That's just not me. Okay, I've showered. I've now put some eye mask on as well. Let's get into the skincare routine and talk about how your girl thought she was gonna be an overnight sensation. So essentially, I started this whole YouTube journey. Drop the mask. Essentially, I started this whole YouTube journey and then completely forgot about it. Like I said, the skincare routine does not end. So we're gonna go in with this La Roche-Posay Double Moisturizer. If you have not tried this, I don't know what you're up to. So I had some viral videos on TikTok. I was struggling on Instagram. People don't know this, but I've really kind of been doing this content creation thing for years. I've had a blog. I had a YouTube before. I'm going in with this sunscreen from La Roche as well. This is 70 SPF, which I absolutely love. And so I stuck with the place that I thought was gonna give me the most engagement, and at the time, it was TikTok. Now my views are so low on TikTok that I'm almost discouraged to not do this again. And this is like my 50th time doing this, and I don't want to give up on my passions. So here I am, back on YouTube, and I'm excited about it. I got a camera just to get on YouTube, so I don't know how I lost sight of that. But I'm glad this all happened the way that it did, even though it's kind of discouraging and kind of has its moments. I've decided that, you know what, the universe and God and everybody else has just been pushing me in the direction I need to be, which is long form content. I'm just gonna have different platforms, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I'm gonna be everywhere and I'm gonna be able to manage it, even with being a full-time lawyer. Yes, I'm a full-time lawyer. So I was gonna make this like kind of like an introductory video, but so much has been happening that I feel like maybe I need to talk about that another time. Starting with this primer from Say. I love this primer because it leaves like this glowy finish. So even though this is not a Q&A, I am from New York City, and if you are from New York City, it has been raining for 40 days and 40 nights. It's been so annoying. But the rain stopped just in time for the weekend, which is not common at all. Actually, we often have great weather during the week, and then the weekend comes and it rains like cats and dogs. So I'm actually happy that it was the reverse this time. Even though the weekend is so short, we really needed it to be clear skies today, because this jazz festival has been planned since last year. And even though we have a rain date for the following weekend is my cousin's wedding. We're gonna go in with the Estee Lauder Skin Tint. So like I said, the Jazz Festival is at 5. It's in Long Island. I'm in Brooklyn. Or did I say that? I don't think I did. I'm in Brooklyn. The Jazz Festival is in Long Island. So I'm getting ready now. It's 1 o'clock, which is great timing, honestly, because I gotta be there by 3 to start helping them do whatever. I've been breaking out crazy lately, so I gotta be careful with whatever I'm putting on my face. Usually, I used to like plan my outfits way ahead of time, but I actually got my outfit last minute and it looks great. My look is kind of like a wild child, free spirit, PC vibe, kind of hippie, kind of Janae Aiko, if that makes sense, which might explain the braid. Funny thing about the braid is actually all the way to the ground, and that was not my intention, but then when I saw it, I was like, I love this. Outside of content creation, which is my #1 love, in all honesty, I'm also a lawyer, and I actually do take pride in being a lawyer. It's not as fun, I guess, but I do know what that means to be a woman of color, to be able to read the law, understand the law, advise other people, being the first and only lawyer in the family. Like, it's all super important. So while I love content creation, I always mention that I'm a lawyer because sometimes people are so shocked. Like, I kind of wait it out sometimes and see how people treat me, how people speak to me about certain things. Like, I've been in rooms where people are just talking about nonsense. You can only imagine. People don't know what they're talking about. Oh, that's a law. That's against his right. It's like, I like to spray my face multiple times. We're going in with the e.l.f. Power Grip. You gotta shake it though because it separates. Feels like it's not coming out because we do not work on a wet face. And this dark mark right here is a pimple. In case you're curious about what I'm watching Love Island. I cannot seem to stop watching it. I'm actually watching it in a loop. It's a little concerning. As someone who's still like learning their makeup in their 30s, I'm learning that there are certain things that order does matter, and then there are other things that people just make up. Personally, I think that when you do your eyebrows, it's kind of just a made-up scenario, but what do I know? Another fun fact is that I am Haitian American. Super prideful in that as well, because I think Haitians get a bad rap. And I don't know why that is. Well, I do, but let's not get into it. I think when people learn more about Haiti and its history and understand how it's come to be this island, how it's ended up in this certain spot, people understand that they aren't the culprit here, but I digress. I'm going with this Say concealer. So this is for my brightening concealer. For my concealing concealer, I go in with the e.l.f. Halo Camo, whatever it's called. Oh, Camo Concealer. Where'd I get Halo from? When they said shockingly fine mist, they were not kidding. I'm super excited about this year's Jazz Festival because my cousin is performing, and I feel like all of us are really honoring our creative sides this year, which is hard to do because if you're West Indian, if you're specifically Haitian, you know it's not a joke. Understandably, Caribbeans focus on, ooh, that was a mistake. Caribbean parents focus on education and that only. You know, because it affords stability, it affords something that just makes sense a lot of times, something that they probably wouldn't have had back home. And so us American kids, we get that, but there are sometimes some outlets that we don't get in our normal day-to-day. And so we've now found our passions and we're now honoring our passions. I think it's really great. Not to mention being adult also helps. August is honestly so intense for me this year. Weekend 1, Jazz Festival. Weekend 2, I'm gonna be a bridesmaid for the first time ever in my life. My cousin of all my life is getting married, so that's insane because I feel like we're 3 years old still. And then I'm manifesting that by the end of this month, August 29th, I think it is, I'm going to be a correspondent at the Caribbean Music Awards. Random. But with this whole honoring my creativity, I saw a contest that was out there and Wyclef Jean's part of it. And you know, I'm Haitian. So of course I'm like, you know what? Let me take a chance. Let me apply. And now I find myself in the group finalist round. I made it through round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. And now I'm in group finalists, second place before semifinals, before the final round. I'm like, why not? I'm so glad that I took a chance on myself. No matter how this turns out, I know taking a chance is already a huge step. That's already achievement. And I really celebrate that about myself because it's huge. Like, again, I'm a 30-year-old teenager just trying to figure it out. And it's hard. You're living your life so openly, taking these chances. And it's not a situation where you can't really talk about it because I needed votes. I needed to share it on my social media. And if you know me, you know that I'm somebody who doesn't like to talk about things until they come to fruition. I also know that I have to be confident and I have to be okay with looking like I'm trying because I am, and there's no shame in that. Look, okay, let me tell you what I used. So lip pencil, almost done, but she's good. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk in Intense number 3. Let me look at it. I don't even think it shows anymore. Yeah, Pillow Talk 3 Intense. Love this. As you can see, this goes without saying. But anyways, absolutely love her. Look at that. And for my melanin girls, we love a brown that's a brown. That's all we ask for is a brown. That is a brown. Then I went in the middle with this NARS Get It On. This is like a liquid lipstick. Absolutely love this. I don't know how long I've had this, but it's amazing. I don't even know if they have it anymore. Then closed it off with, of course, Fenty Beauty's Heat Chocolate. I don't need to say anything about that. We know Fenty, she never did wrong. Now, you know I was using the Power Grip throughout my makeup session, but to seal everything, it has to be Miss Tilbury, honey. It has to be Miss Tilbury every time. This airbrush, I'm literally gonna look like a painting. Like if I don't right now, trust me, let it sit. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I'm also using this for the first time. This is YSL's Lash Clash in a brown. So it's kind of giving me like an ombre eyelash. These are my natural eyelashes. I usually don't really like to use lashes, clusters, strips, or anything like that. I just like mascara, but this is my first time using brown and I absolutely love it. I was supposed to try the black one as well, but I like the ombre look so bad that I'm just like, you know what, let me leave it on this and I'm gonna try the black one another time. Since we went in with the YSL Libre, I got this small one because I find a lot of time that the sample sizes are a little bit more potent. And let me tell you, I love Libre. It's so good. And then I also have this YSL dupe that I actually found from Marshalls in Red Intense. Absolutely love this too. They pair so nice together and they're pretty warm. I know people are not big into wearing warm scents in the summer, but for me, I just love it. Okay, so now that we're dressed, and yes, we are dressed. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you my outfit because it's tea. I'm telling you, the Janae Aiko vibey fairy, vibey, peaceful hippie look is giving right now. It's definitely giving. Like you see the braid is out. You see the braid is out, okay? The braid is here. Anyways, can we talk about how I'm making immaculate timing even with recording? Like I recorded like 4 videos today and I went live on TikTok. I'm doing it, okay? I'm coming back and I'm coming back strong. Okay, the next time you see me, I'm gonna be at the Jazz Festival. Made it to the Jazz Festival.
But you know,
It's gonna get packed, don't worry.
Using sound to bring all of us together, jazz, Latin music, a mixture of wonderful. 613.
The camera is sending.
Not there either.
We're still here. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I am waiting for my cousin to perform. I'm so super excited. This is our logo, by the way. I actually made that. So dope.
make some noise if you're enjoying this beautiful summer night tonight.
biggest regret was not getting a picture of my outfit, because I'm telling you, it definitely gave exactly what it was supposed to give. I had 3D flowers on my dress, I had a flower on my hair, sunglasses on all night, my bag and my sandals matched perfectly, details in my earrings. It was just perfect. YouTube, it is a wrap. We are done. Simon Jazz Festival 19th annual is all done. See you guys next year.